Question 1. What is the official name of the United Kingdom? A. The United Kingdom of Great Britain. B. The Commonwealth of Britain. C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. D. The British Isles. Answer: C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The official name of the country is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Question 2. Who is the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? A. Boris Johnson. B. Theresa May. C. David Cameron. D. Liz Truss. Answer: D. Liz Truss. As of the latest update, Liz Truss is the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Note: this answer may change depending on current events and should be updated as needed. Question 3. What is the national animal of England? A. Lion. B. Bulldog. C. Unicorn. D. Rose. Answer: A. Lion. The national animal of England is the lion, which symbolizes strength and courage. Question 4. In which year did the United Kingdom join the European Union? A. 1967. B. 1973. C. 1981. D. 1995. Answer: B. 1973. The United Kingdom originally joined the European Economic Community, now known as the European Union, in 1973. Question 5. What document is known as the Foundational Legal Charter of England? A. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: C. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is known as the Foundational Legal Charter of England, establishing the principle that everyone is subject to the law. Question 6. Name one of the key figures in the establishment of the Church of England. A. Queen Victoria. B. King Henry VIII. C. King Edward I. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: B. King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII was a key figure in the establishment of the Church of England after separating from the Catholic Church in the 16th century. Question 7. What is the main difference between the House of Commons and the House of Lords? A. The House of Commons has more power. B. Members of the House of Commons are elected, while members of the House of Lords are appointed. C. The House of Lords is more powerful. D. Members of the House of Lords are elected, while members of the House of Commons are appointed. Answer: B. Members of the House of Commons are elected, while members of the House of Lords are appointed. This distinction outlines the democratic and hereditary or appointed elements of the UK Parliament. Question 8. What is the significance of the Bill of Rights 1689? A. It affirmed royal power. B. It established the rights of Parliament. C. It gave more power to the citizens. D. It declared the independence of the judiciary. Answer: B. It established the rights of Parliament. The Bill of Rights 1689 is significant for establishing the rights of Parliament and setting limits on the powers of the monarch. Question 9. Name one of the main responsibilities of a UK citizen. A. To vote in all elections. B. To obey the law. C. To serve in the military. D. To hold public office. Answer: B. To obey the law. One of the main responsibilities of a UK citizen is to obey the law. reflecting the principle of the rule of law in British society. Question 10. On what principle is the legal system in the UK based? A. The principle of religious authority. B. The principle of parliamentary supremacy. C. The rule of law. D. The monarch's decree. Answer: C. The rule of law. The legal system in the UK is based on the rule of law, which means that all individuals and authorities are accountable to the law. Question 11. What are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. C. England, Scotland, Ireland and Brittany. D. England, Wales, Brittany and Normandy. Answer: B. England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. These 4 countries make up the United Kingdom. Question 12. Who is the patron saint of England, and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. Saint David, March 1. B. Saint Andrew, November 30. C. Saint George, April 23. D. Saint Patrick, March 17. Answer: C. Saint George, April 23. Saint George is the patron saint of England, and his feast day is celebrated on April 23. Question 13. What is commemorated by Remembrance Day? A. The end of World War II. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The armistice of World War I. D. The Queen's coronation. Answer: C. The armistice of World War I. Remembrance Day commemorates the armistice which ended World War I, observed on November 11th each year. Question 14. What is the significance of the Union Jack flag? A. It represents the monarchy. B. It symbolizes the union of different parts of the UK. C. It was the flag of the British Empire. D. It represents the UK's independence. Answer: B. It symbolizes the union of different parts of the UK. The Union Jack flag represents the administrative and historic union of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Question 15. What are the legal voting ages in UK national elections? A. 16. B. 18. C. 21. D. 25. Answer: B. 18. The legal voting age in UK national elections is 18 years old. Question 16. How is the UK Parliament structured? A. 2 houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives. B. Single house, the House of Commons. C. 2 houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. D. 3 houses, the House of Commons, the House of Lords, and the Royal House. Answer: C. 2 houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK Parliament is structured into 2 houses, reflecting a bicameral legislative body. Question 17. What must you do to be eligible to vote in the UK? A. Own property in the UK. B. Be a UK resident for at least 5 years. C. Register to vote. D. Pass a citizenship test. Answer: C. Register to vote. To be eligible to vote in the UK, you must register to vote, ensuring you are on the electoral roll. Question 18. How often must general elections be held in the UK? A. Every 3 years. B. Every 4 years. C. Every 5 years. D. Every 6 years. Answer: C. Every 5 years. General elections in the UK must be held every 5 years according to the Fixed Term Parliaments Act. Question 19. Explain the term devolution in the context of UK politics. A. The process of transferring power from local governments to the central government. B. The dissolution of Parliament. C. The process of transferring power from the central government to regional governments. D. The act of removing a government official. Answer: C. The process of transferring power from the central government to regional governments. Devolution in UK politics refers to the transferring of powers to Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and regional assemblies. Question 20. Who oversees the operations of the National Health Service, NHS? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. C. Local governments. D. The NHS Board of Directors. Answer: B. The Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. The operations of the NHS are overseen by the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care. Question 21. What is the highest court in the United Kingdom? A. The Royal Court. B. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. C. The High Court. D. The Court of Appeals. Answer: B. The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. The highest court in the UK is the Supreme Court, which is the final court of appeal in the UK for civil cases and for criminal cases from England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Question 22. Who was the first woman to be appointed Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first woman to be appointed Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 23. Which series of talks led to the establishment of the Good Friday Agreement? A. Belfast Talks. B. London Discussions. C. Edinburgh Negotiations. D. Peace Talks in Northern Ireland. Answer: A. Belfast Talks. The Belfast Talks led to the establishment of the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, which was a major political development in the Northern Ireland peace process. Question 24. What is the minimum age for marriage in the UK without parental consent? A. 16. B. 18. C. 20. D. 21. Answer: B. 18. In the UK, the minimum age for marriage without parental consent is 18 years old. Question 25. Name the process for amending legislation in the UK. A. Royal assent. B. Legislative review. C. Parliamentary voting. D. Bill amendment process. Answer: D. Bill amendment process. Legislation in the UK can be amended through the bill amendment process, which involves several readings and debates in both Houses of Parliament before receiving royal assent. Question 26. What are the duties of the Home Secretary? A. Overseeing education policies. B. Managing defence strategies. C. Overseeing domestic security and immigration. D. Handling foreign diplomatic relations. Answer: C. Overseeing domestic security and immigration. The Home Secretary's duties include overseeing domestic security, policing and immigration matters within the United Kingdom. Question 27. When is the UK's National Day? A. June 4. B. July 14. C. April 23. D. May 1. Answer: C. April 23. The UK's National Day, also known as St. George's Day, is celebrated on April 23. Question 28. What building is the meeting place of the UK Parliament? A. Buckingham Palace. B. The Palace of Westminster. C. The Tower of London. D. Windsor Castle. Answer: B. The Palace of Westminster. The Palace of Westminster is the meeting place of the UK Parliament, located in London. Question 29. Who has the right to appoint the Prime Minister? A. The Queen or King. B. The voters. C. The House of Lords. D. The Chief Justice. Answer: A. The Queen or King. The Queen or King has the right to appoint the Prime Minister, who is usually the leader of the party that has won the most seats in the House of Commons. Question 30. What is the role of the opposition in the UK Parliament? A. To support the government. B. To provide an alternative government. C. To enact laws. D. To appoint the Prime Minister. Answer: B. To provide an alternative government. The role of the opposition in the UK Parliament is to challenge the government and provide an alternative government. Question 31. What day and month is St. David's Day? A. January 1. B. March 1. C. July 1. D. December 25. Answer: B. March 1. St. David's Day is celebrated on March 1, honouring the patron saint of Wales. Question 32. What does the Queen's speech signify in the UK parliamentary process? A. The Queen's personal views. B. The start of a new parliamentary session. C. The end of the government's term. D. The Queen's birthday celebration. Answer: B. The start of a new parliamentary session. The Queen's speech signifies the start of a new parliamentary session, outlining the government's agenda. Question 33. What is the purpose of the Magna Carta? A. To centralize royal power. B. To outline basic human rights. C. To restrict the King's power and protect Baron's rights. D. To declare war on France. Answer: C. To restrict the King's power and protect Baron's rights. The Magna Carta was signed in 1215 to restrict the King's power and protect the rights of the barons, laying the groundwork for future legal principles. Question 34. Who are the members of the British Commonwealth? A. All European countries. B. Former British colonies. C. Countries in the British Isles. D. All countries in the United Nations. Answer: B. Former British colonies. The members of the British Commonwealth are primarily countries that were formerly colonies of the British Empire. Question 35. What is the primary function of the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council? A. To advise the Queen on policy issues. B. To serve as the final court of appeal for UK overseas territories and Crown dependencies. C. To manage the UK's defence. D. To elect the Prime Minister. Answer: B. To serve as the final court of appeal for UK overseas territories and Crown dependencies. The Judicial Committee of the Privy Council serves as the final court of appeal for several countries and territories. Question 36. What is the significance of Shakespeare in British culture? A. He was a famous British king. B. He was a renowned British playwright and poet. C. He was the first Prime Minister of Britain. D. He founded the British Empire. Answer: B. He was a renowned British playwright and poet. William Shakespeare is significant in British culture for his enduring contributions to English literature and drama. Question 37. Name the oldest university in the UK. A. The University of Cambridge. B. The University of Oxford. C. The University of Edinburgh. D. The University of London. Answer. B. The University of Oxford. The University of Oxford is recognised as the oldest university in the UK, with teaching there dating back to 1096. Question 38. Which act legalised same-sex marriage in England and Wales? A. Equality Act 2010. B. Civil Partnership Act 2004. C. Marriage, Same-Sex Couples, Act 2013. D. Sexual Orientation Act 2005. Answer. C. Marriage, Same-Sex Couples, Act 2013. The Marriage, Same-Sex Couples, Act 2013 legalised same-sex marriage in England and Wales. Question 39. What is the traditional dish of Scotland? A. Fish and chips. B. Shepherd's pie. C. Haggis. D. Yorkshire pudding. Answer. C. Haggis. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish, particularly popular on Burns Night. Question 40. Describe the main functions of local councils in the UK. A. To legislate on national matters. B. To oversee international relations. C. To manage local services like education, transport and housing. D. To elect the Prime Minister. Answer. C. To manage local services like education, transport and housing. Local councils in the UK are responsible for managing a variety of local services and amenities. Question 41. What is celebrated on Boxing Day? A. The Queen's coronation. B. A day for giving gifts to the poor. C. The end of Christmas. D. A traditional boxing match. Answer. B. A day for giving gifts to the poor. Boxing Day, observed on December 26, originated as a day when servants and tradesmen would receive gifts from their superiors or employers, known as a Christmas box. Question 42. What emblem represents Wales? A. The rose. B. The thistle. C. The daffodil. D. The leek. Answer. D. The leek. The leek is a national emblem of Wales, alongside the daffodil, and is traditionally worn on St. David's Day. Question 43. Who has the authority to declare war in the UK? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Queen. C. The Parliament. D. The Secretary of Defence. Answer. C. The Parliament. The authority to declare war in the UK rests with Parliament, reflecting the principle of parliamentary sovereignty. Question 44. What festival is widely celebrated on the 31st of October in the UK? A. Easter. B. Halloween. C. Christmas. D. St. George's Day. Answer. B. Halloween. Halloween is widely celebrated in the UK on the 31st of October with activities like trick-or-treating, costume parties and carving pumpkins. Question 45. What is the ceremonial head of state in the UK? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Monarch. C. The Speaker of the House. D. The Chief Justice. Answer. B. The Monarch. The Monarch is the ceremonial head of state in the UK, a role currently held by the Queen, which involves constitutional and representational duties. Question 46. Name a famous British painter. A. Vincent van Gogh. B. Claude Monet. C. J.M.D. Turner. D. Pablo Picasso. Answer: C. J.M.D. Turner. Joseph Mallord William Turner is a famous British painter known for his expressive colorizations, imaginative landscapes, and turbulent, often violent marine paintings. Question 47. What landmark is often considered a symbol of London? A. The Shard. B. The London Eye. C. Big Ben. D. Buckingham Palace. Answer: C. Big Ben. Big Ben, the nickname for the great bell of the clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London, is often considered a symbol of both London and England. Question 48. What is the UK's stance on capital punishment? A. It is actively practiced. B. It is reserved for wartime. C. It is completely abolished. D. It is under review. Answer: C. It is completely abolished. The UK abolished capital punishment for murder in 1965 and for all crimes in 1998. Question 49. What movement led to the extension of the franchise in 19th century Britain? A. The women's suffrage movement. B. The Labour movement. C. The Chartism movement. D. The Renaissance. Answer: C. The Chartism movement. The Chartism movement in the 19th century was a working-class movement that campaigned for political reform in Britain, notably the extension of the franchise. Question 50. How are laws made in the UK? A. By direct public vote. B. Through royal decree. C. By decisions in the Supreme Court. D. Through Acts of Parliament. Answer: D. Through Acts of Parliament. Laws in the UK are made through Acts of Parliament, which involve several stages, including drafting, reading, and debate before being passed by both houses and receiving royal assent. Question 51. What is the primary role of the Secretary of State for Defence? A. To manage healthcare services. B. To oversee national defence and the armed forces. C. To handle educational policies. D. To control economic policies. Answer: B. To oversee national defence and the armed forces. The Secretary of State for Defence is responsible for all matters involving national defence and the UK Armed Forces. Question 52. Name the British scientist who played a key role in the development of the World Wide Web. A. Isaac Newton. B. Charles Darwin. C. Tim Berners-Lee. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer: C. Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee is a British scientist credited with inventing the World Wide Web in 1989. Question 53. What does the term shadow cabinet refer to? A. A secretive branch of government. B. A historical government archive. C. A group of opposition spokespeople who shadow each ministerial position. D. A fictional concept in British literature. Answer: C. A group of opposition spokespeople who shadow each ministerial position. The shadow cabinet consists of members from the main opposition party, ready to assume government responsibilities if their party is elected. Question 54. What was the purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To separate the powers of the branches of government. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To establish the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom. D. To regulate international trade. Answer B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 was enacted to fold the rights laid out in the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. Question 55. What is the symbol of the House of Windsor? A. A dragon. B. A rose. C. A castle. D. A lion. Answer B. A rose. The symbol of the House of Windsor is a rose, specifically the Tudor rose, which is also the national floral emblem of England. Question 56. Who was responsible for the establishment of the welfare state in the UK? A. Winston Churchill. B. Clement Attlee. C. Margaret Thatcher. D. Tony Blair. Answer B. Clement Attlee. Clement Attlee, who was Prime Minister from 1945 to 1951, is credited with laying the foundations of the modern British welfare state. Question 57. Name a landmark treaty the UK signed with the European Union. A. The Maastricht Treaty. B. The Treaty of Lisbon. C. The Treaty of Paris. D. The Treaty of Versailles. Answer A. The Maastricht Treaty. The Maastricht Treaty, signed in 1992, is a landmark European Union treaty that the UK signed, which resulted in the creation of the European Union and the Euro. Question 58. What historic event do the crown jewels commemorate? A. The Norman Conquest. B. The establishment of the United Kingdom. C. The monarchy's continuity and history. D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer C. The monarchy's continuity and history. The crown jewels are a collection of ceremonial and symbolic objects like crowns, orbs, and sceptres, representing the continuity and history of the British monarchy. Question 59. Name the UK territory that lies off the southern coast of Spain. A. The Isle of Man. B. Gibraltar. C. Falkland Islands. D. Jersey. Answer B. Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a British overseas territory located off the southern coast of Spain. Question 60. Who is the author of the iconic British novel Pride and Prejudice? A. Charles Dickens. B. Jane Austen. C. Bronte sisters. D. Virginia Woolf. Answer B. Jane Austen. Jane Austen is the author of Pride and Prejudice, an iconic British novel published in 1813. Question 61. What is the primary legislative body of Northern Ireland called? A. The Northern Ireland Assembly. B. The Belfast Council. C. The Northern Council. D. The Ulster Senate. Answer A. The Northern Ireland Assembly. The primary legislative body of Northern Ireland is called the Northern Ireland Assembly, which is responsible for local legislation. Question 62. Name the battle in 1314 where the Scots defeated the English. A. The Battle of Agincourt. B. The Battle of Bannockburn. C. The Battle of Stirling Bridge. D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer B. The Battle of Bannockburn. In 1314, the Scots, led by Robert the Bruce, defeated the English at the Battle of Bannockburn, a pivotal event in Scottish history. Question 63. Who was the UK monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King George III. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. The Victorian era is named after Queen Victoria, who reigned over the United Kingdom from 1837 to 1901. Question 64. What is the significance of the English Channel? A. It is the narrowest point between the UK and mainland Europe. B. It is the longest river in the UK. C. It is a major oil reserve. D. It is the deepest lake in the UK. Answer: A. It is the narrowest point between the UK and mainland Europe. The English Channel is significant as it separates southern England from northern France and links the North Sea to the Atlantic Ocean. Question 65. What UK law is known for formally abolishing slavery throughout the British Empire? A. The Slavery Abolition Act of 1833. B. The Emancipation Proclamation. C. The Human Rights Act of 1998. D. The Civil Rights Act. Answer: A. The Slavery Abolition Act of 1833. This law is known for formally abolishing slavery throughout the British Empire, marking a significant moment in British legal history. Question 66. Name the architect of the iconic St. Paul's Cathedral. A. Christopher Wren. B. Inigo Jones. C. Nicholas Hawksmoor. D. John Vanbrugh. Answer: A. Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren was the architect behind the design of St. Paul's Cathedral in London, one of the most famous and recognizable sites in the city. Question 67. Who is entitled to a state pension in the UK? A. Only permanent residents. B. All citizens over the age of 65. C. All citizens over the age of 60. D. Everyone who has paid national insurance contributions for a minimum number of years. Answer: D. Everyone who has paid national insurance contributions for a minimum number of years. Eligibility for the state pension in the UK is based on having paid sufficient national insurance contributions. Question 68. What does the Beefeater guard? A. The Royal Palace. B. The Tower of London. C. Buckingham Palace. D. The British Museum. Answer: B. The Tower of London. Beefeaters or yeoman warders are ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London, where they look after any prisoners at the Tower and safeguard the British crown jewels. Question 69. Who was the famous British leader during the Battle of Britain? A. Winston Churchill. B. Neville Chamberlain. C. Clement Attlee. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer: A. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the British Prime Minister during the Battle of Britain, famously rallying the British people with his speeches and leadership during World War II. Question 70. Name the river that flows through London. A. The Thames. B. The Severn. C. The Mersey. D. The Tyne. Answer: A. The Thames. The River Thames flows through London. It is the longest river entirely in England and the second longest in the United Kingdom. Question 71. What invention is credited to Alexander Graham Bell? A. The light bulb. B. The telephone. C. The radio. D. The television. Answer: B. The telephone. Although Alexander Graham Bell was born in Scotland, he is credited with inventing the first practical telephone. Question 72. Which British city is known for its musical history, particularly in the 1960s? A. London. B. Liverpool. C. Manchester. D. Birmingham. Answer: B. Liverpool. Liverpool is famously known for its musical history, particularly because it is the hometown of the Beatles, who rose to global fame in the 1960s. Question 73. Name the act that reformed voting rights and constituencies in the 19th century. A. The Representation of the People Act 1832. B. The Reform Act 1832. C. The Voting Rights Act 1867. D. The Electoral Reform Act 1884. Answer: B. The Reform Act 1832, also known as the Representation of the People Act 1832. This legislation reformed the electoral system by redistributing seats in the House of Commons and widening the voting base. Question 74. What major event led to the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain? A. The Norman Conquest. B. The Acts of Union 1707. C. The Magna Carta. D. The English Civil War. Answer: B. The Acts of Union 1707. The Acts of Union 1707 united the kingdoms of England and Scotland under the name of the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 75. Which British monarch succeeded Queen Victoria? A. King Edward VII. B. Queen Elizabeth I. C. King George V. D. King Henry VIII. Answer: A. King Edward VII. King Edward VII succeeded Queen Victoria, his mother, upon her death in 1901. Question 76. Name the festival celebrated with dragon parades in the UK's Chinese communities. A. The Dragon Boat Festival. B. Chinese New Year. C. The Mid-Autumn Festival. D. King Ming Festival. Answer: B. Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year, is celebrated with dragon parades and other festivities in the UK's Chinese communities. Question 77. What is the primary role of the Bank of England? A. To regulate mortgages. B. To issue passports. C. To collect taxes. D. To manage the UK's monetary policy. Answer: D. To manage the UK's monetary policy. The Bank of England is the central bank of the United Kingdom, responsible for managing monetary policy, issuing currency, and maintaining financial stability. Question 78. Who can issue a pardon in the UK? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Queen. C. The Home Secretary. D. The Supreme Court. Answer: B. The Queen. In the UK, the royal prerogative of mercy allows the Queen to grant pardons, usually upon advice from government ministers. Question 79. To describe the significance of the Commonwealth Games. A. They celebrate the former British Empire. B. They feature only athletes from the UK. C. They are a multi-sport event involving athletes from the Commonwealth of Nations. D. They are held every 2 years. Answer: C. They are a multi-sport event involving athletes from the Commonwealth of Nations. The Commonwealth Games are held every 4 years and feature athletes from the Commonwealth, celebrating sports and unity among the member states. Question 80. What is question time in the context of UK politics? A. A quiz show featuring politicians. B. A designated time for MPs to question government ministers. C. A public voting session. D. An educational program for students. Answer: B. A designated time for MPs to question government ministers. Question time in UK politics is a parliamentary session during which members of Parliament ask questions of government ministers, including the Prime Minister, about their work and policies. Question 81. What was the main issue addressed by the Reform Act of 1832? A. The abolition of the slave trade. B. The expansion of the electoral franchise. C. The establishment of the welfare state. D. The separation of church and state. Answer: B. The expansion of the electoral franchise. The Reform Act of 1832 addressed the expansion of the electoral franchise by redistributing seats in the House of Commons and widening the electorate to include more of the middle class, thereby making the electoral system more representative. Question 82. What is the primary export of the UK? A. Tea. B. Automobiles. C. Machinery and transport equipment. D. Textiles. Answer: C. Machinery and transport equipment. The primary exports of the UK include machinery and transport equipment, which constitute a significant portion of the country's export economy. Question 83. Name the British scientist who discovered penicillin. A. Alexander Fleming. B. Isaac Newton. C. Charles Darwin. D. Michael Faraday. Answer: A. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming, a British scientist, is credited with the discovery of penicillin in 1928, which marked the beginning of modern antibiotics. Question 84. What is the longest-running play in the history of British theatre? A. Les Miserables. B. The Mousetrap. C. Hamlet. D. The Phantom of the Opera. Answer: B. The Mousetrap. The Mousetrap, by Agatha Christie, is the longest-running play in the history of British theatre, having been performed continuously since 1952. Question 85. Who has the power to dissolve Parliament? A. The Monarch. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Speaker of the House. D. The House of Lords. Answer: A. The Monarch. The power to dissolve Parliament traditionally resides with the monarch, although this is usually exercised on the advice of the Prime Minister.